Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Anipop Podcast. This is episode 9. So for those who haven't checked out episode 8, go ahead and go back and, check out our episode 8 where we talk to Ami Yoshiko. I am your host, Jaden Day Zero, as always. The yonder man, as a lot of people call me, I guess, sometimes, not really. Today, I am joined by my awesome co-host, the Lucky Duelist.
Hi guys, it's me, Ducky, the Lucky Duelist, aka Loser.
Wow.
Great to be back. The last episode was great, and this one is going to be even better. No offense, I'm a Yoshiko. Because we have a fun surprise for you guys.
Yeah, like Ducky said, today we actually have a very special guest, but not a temporary guest. This time is going to be a permanent guest. You guys have already been introduced to on episode 7 of the podcast. She goes by Maruitsuki on YouTube and pretty much all other social medias, but we like to call her Maru. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Again.
Again?
Well, I'm Maru. Well, that's what you can basically just call me, might as well, But I am a beginner YouTuber because I still have yet to actually create a video. And I am also an artist. So you'll probably see a couple of I guess covers or little drawings here and there from me, of course, for the podcast. And of course, I mean, you guys already met me, so it's very good to be here, and I'm just really excited and also nervous. But yeah, I look forward to every other conversation and topic that we end up talking about. So, and also,
Yeah.
I'd like to make a small comment. The fact that I thought this was episode 11 until I saw you changing it.
Wow.
I in the script by mistake.
Wow, way to go.
Like, wait
Yeah,
a second.
that almost threw me off too. I was like, wait, isn't this episode 9? Question mark.
I almost corrected you when you said episode 9.
Bruh.
It's all good though. It's fine.
I suppose. But yes, I'm happy to be here permanently, like forever, can't get rid of me.
Yep.
She sticks around with a bad smell.
Wow. But since everybody here is already acquainted with aside from any new listeners, yeah, so we're just gonna skip the icebreaker thing because everybody already knows each other. But yeah, has anybody I don't know, have you guys watched any of the latest anime shows?
I haven't watched any recently because I've been watching Arrow, the DC show. But I have a few lined up to watch, and there are some that aren't out yet that I cannot wait to watch. Specifically, the main one I'm excited for is the Shaman King remake.
Oh yeah, same, dude. That looks really good.
I never finished the original, but I cannot wait for this reboot. Looks good.
What's that about?
It's like JoJo for children.
Is it though? I don't know.
Kind of. They have spirits that they use to fight.
Well, yeah, they have spirits, but it's not like their spirits fight each other like in JoJo. Yeah. It's more like the spirits possess the person, and the person gets their abilities, whether it's physical abilities, whether it's their pristine ability to become a master chef or whatever. I don't know. It's just ghost possession. Yeah.
But
I remember
they used to take out enemies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know how Master Chef is gonna take that out, but okay.
He poisons their food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I was thinking, maybe feeding them too much or something, but that works too.
I remember watching the first episode of the original Shaman King show, and the first character you meet isn't the main character, and he doesn't have a spirit. So you think it's a show about someone who has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have a spirit, he can't see spirits, and everyone's just around him, like, using all these ancient spirits to fight.
Yeah, I like how...
Wait, so... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I just like how Yo is so chill about everything. He's like, yeah, man, like, the spirits are cool. Just gotta work with the flow and stuff. And then there's this the little midget kid that just freaks out about everything because he sees ghosts and he's... I think that's their dynamic is really funny.
Is that like me and Jay right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, I guess. Well, I don't know, because I wouldn't be as chill as Yo is in the show.
When I was a kid, Shaman King used to be on, like, every night at, like, 8 p.m. Now, they used to advertise it at, like, 5 o'clock, and I never got to watch what I watched on TV after 6. So I would always wonder what Shaman King was. But the guy on the TV said it really weird, so he said Shaman King.
Shaman King, oh my god.
So when I got into anime, that was one of the first shows I tried to watch. But, you know, legal sites weird. I was 14, so I never finished it.
Did you guys get the 4Kids dub over there?
We did. I think
dang, dude.
was in it. Yeah, 4Kids was fun.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm assuming that a lot of the censored dubs that we get here are immediately, or they're aired over there in the UK. I don't know.
Yeah, not immediately.
Wait,
we get dubs
really
late.
So wait, Ducky, when you get your stuff dubbed, does it come in a British accent or in the regular English US accent?
I have a really weird story for this.
Okay.
So, have you guys heard of the football anime franchise, or soccer to the Americans, Inazuma 11?
No.
I not.
Okay, so it's these football players who do, like, super moves, techniques, and stuff. And they're based on video games. And the dub of the show airs every weekday morning over one summer, and they were in American. And then I got the game, and the game was dubbed in British. Like, every character had a different British accent. It was really weird.
That's great.
Like, one was from Scotland, one was from London, one was really posh. It was really strange. The hell is this?
That's the British boy. Okay.
It was awful. British dubs are bad, okay?
I need to see that. You need to show that to us.
One day I will. If I can find it on YouTube.
Like, so I'm assuming that when it comes to anime dubs and stuff, like, it's always recorded here in America and then you guys get it. Is that right?
Yeah. They never promote it as anime, though, because for some reason the British media has something against it. Like,
wow.
I kid you not, the BBC did an article about how it is related to autism once.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Bruh, that's hilarious. Ironically, that's funny.
It's awful because they never promote it as anime, so I didn't know what anime was when I was a kid.
Then your dad goes like, "Oh, you can't watch anime, you'll get autism."
Horrible.
I mean, my mom thought it was satanic because I watched Blue Exorcist. So.
I actually have seen that many people think that it's something satanic or like from the devil. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, my mom used to think Yu-Gi-Oh! In general was like a satanic game or something, and I shouldn't play it, but I would always like secretly trade cards in school. And one time I got in trouble because we were trading, and I think back then, like, it was just like in 3rd grade, they actually started banning Yu-Gi-Oh cards because it became like a black market in school with everybody trading and stuff, and people will get pissed because like, oh, you ripped me off, I'm on my card back, and they would say, well, you traded it, so you can't get your card back. So I don't know, it was crazy.
Yeah, too.
It's like drug dealing, but
no one else played Yu-Gi-Oh. I was the only kid in my school that played Yu-Gi-Oh until high school, and so they banned Pokemon cards because apparently Pokemon's cooler than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No taste.
I've seen that.
I think the same thing happened to Pokemon. I don't know who's at fault here, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, that started the whole, we're going to ban cards in school thing.
I blame Yu-Gi-Oh because the card game for Yu-Gi-Oh is bigger than it is for Pokemon.
Yeah.
'cause a lot of people didn't understand how to play Pokemon. So
Yeah, because it's a complicated game. Have you ever tried playing it?
yeah, I tried, but I never really get far into the instructions. So
Yeah, it's really confusing.
The only way I
really.
learned how to play Pokemon is by, because I got this I don't know what it's called. You know what? I need to download this game and play it, but I got like from a McDonald's or something. They gave us this on our Happy Meals, like this game on a disc, and I think it was like a demo of the Pokemon card game on PC, and that was like my first introduction. Yeah, that was my first introduction to the actual TCG, or is it called TCG or whatever?
It's a
TCG Pokemon game, and surprisingly, it was pretty easy because the only thing you needed is what are those cards? Energy cards, I guess, to evolve and stuff. But I hated the fact that you had to have energy cards to do anything because it's like, oh, if you want to evolve, you gotta have 3 energy cards and all that kind of stuff. And it just takes forever just to get energy cards. But I think nowadays it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like, oh, activate this trainer card and you get like 3 energies from your deck or something, or some bullshit stuff like that.
They're really fast. It's funny. They're really quick games.
Bro.
Like they went from taking an hour to finish one game to you can finish a game within 5 minutes. It's hilarious.
Yeah, is it as I don't know if you play Ducky, but is it as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you know?
I don't know if Pokemon's as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, Magic is still the slowest of the big 3 card games.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon is fast, but not as fast as Yu-Gi-Oh. And in Yu-Gi-Oh, you're lucky if you get a turn.
Bro, yeah, no kidding.
I tried learning it and friggin' I couldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a struggle.
Yeah, the only way to learn Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays is by playing the Duel Links game, I think. In my opinion, that's probably the best way to learn.
Play against a bot online.
Yeah.
That too, yeah. But the thing is, not a lot of people know about Dev Pro and all that kind of stuff.
I use Dueling Nexus because it's in browser.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you already know about Yu-Gi-Oh, you would know about that stuff. But if you're somebody new who has no one to tell them how to access these kinds of sites and stuff, they probably wouldn't know how to start playing, and they'll just buy a random structured deck thinking that they could win YCS or something.
I mean, you could with the right structure deck.
I suppose, but I don't think we've had a good structure deck lately though, so I don't know.
Last year, Salamangreat structure deck won Worlds, so yikes.
Ooh.
How about you two? Are there any new anime you guys are interested in?
I did recently start watching The Promised Neverland, so it's really, really, really good. And I don't know, usually I have a hard time getting into animes because sometimes it's mostly just fan service or something really dumb, and I don't know, I hate those kind of animes. I usually prefer the ones that have a really good story and it's nicely balanced out. So I don't know, I binge watched the first season of this show, and yeah, I didn't get enough sleep, so there's that. Definitely recommend it for sure, though. It's really, really good, and not what I expected it to be. So,
I've been meaning to watch it, but since the manga finished recently, I think I'm gonna read it instead.
Oh shit! Did it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did anyway.
Oh dang!
Huh. I would read it, but I'm kind of lazy for that.
It gets really good.
I bet it was already so good for the first the first episode was already so good, and freaking I'm pretty sure the other seasons are gonna be good. So
yeah, that cliffhanger at the end of the season 1, I just couldn't stop. I was like, bro, I need to know what the heck happened, where they're going, what's this world about. It's just the lore is just so good, and I'm like,
it is. It really hooks the first couple episodes.
It's like I'm not waiting for season 2. I need to know now. So I started reading the manga and like, oh my god, it's crazy.
That's
Wait, do you have
it?
it?
My hero, and now I cry whenever I read it.
Yeah.
You should let me borrow it, you know. Just saying. Just start reading because of it.
Yeah. Well, for me, go ahead.
Manga. Oh, sorry, I was saying apparently the Beastars manga's good, and people are impatient for Netflix to make a season 2.
Yeah, I like season 1 of Beastars. I haven't read the manga yet. I think I tried reading. Yeah, I tried reading first chapter, but I guess I kind of just dropped it because of time. But yeah. I don't know. I can't wait for season 2. Like, it's a pretty good show.
I just like the opening.
Yeah, the opening's pretty lit too.
I haven't seen the show yet, but the opening's cool.
What, for Beastars?
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting through the first. What was it? The first 2 episodes? I forget. I was like, "Whoa, this is too much for my holy eyes," you know. But the intro is really good, though. I like the music.
I just like jazz.
Yeah.
You like jazz?
It's pretty catchy. I don't know.
It is.
For me, I've been watching Rent a Girlfriend, and I did watch the first couple episodes of Uzaki-chan just because everybody was making a ruckus about it on Twitter and that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's bro, like I swear to God, the dub for that show is horrendous. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Monica Real, I think. I don't know. I think I butchered her last name, but she's the voice actor of Bulma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she voices the Uzaki in that show, and God, her voice is so annoying.
Isn't Uzaki meant to be like 17?
Yeah, I think.
Isn't the character supposed to be annoying?
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Like, it makes sense that her voice would be annoying as well.
Yeah, like it's funny because her Japanese, the way her literally in her Japanese name. Mm-hmm. I think the kanji for Uzaki or something is literally annoying. The word annoying. Mm-hmm. So the character was meant to be annoying, but I don't know. People compare it to Umaru, which I don't know. Umaru can be annoying sometimes, but I feel like she's a better character than Uzaki, for sure.
I feel so. Oof.
Jay. Mm-hmm. We watched Kakushigoto in VC. What do you think of that?
Oh yeah, Kakushigoto. I actually love it. It's so wholesome. It's probably one of my it's one of my favorite slice of life shows. Like for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a huge sucker for slice of life shows. Like that show or like Barakuman. You know, have you guys heard of
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet. I've heard of it.
It's about well, I'm sure you guys like.
Is it not like a calligrapher looks after a little girl?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Dude, that show is so wholesome as well. I don't know why, but it's just shows where the adult guy takes care of it's like a father figure of some sort in the show, and you know, it's just so wholesome about something. Is just so wholesome about that. It just
I got really ahead of myself and read about the rest of Kakushigoto, and I wish I hadn't.
Oh, what?
It's
yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but
yeah, I don't know where the season 1's gonna finish off, but I don't know. Is the manga short?
Apparently, season 1 takes it right to the end of the manga. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's pretty short manga then. Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah. I think the only anime I'm really caring about right now that are airing is Kakushigoto and the Digimon remake, which I still haven't got around to watching episode 4 of. But stuff I'm waiting for, Dr. Stone.
Ah, yes, dude. The beginning of next year is going to be the best anime season, just because of Shield Hero season 2, Dr. Stone season 2, freaking Promised Neverland season 2, and then what's the other one? freaking god, I can't think of.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
No, forget that, dude. That's trash. That show's trash. I don't know. I just can't get into it.
The plot is just so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame the production or the decisions into making it like that, because Yu-Gi-Oh was supposed to be a children's card game, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm just hyped for like next year, like January of next year, just for all those great shows and stuff.
Attack on final season as
yeah,
well.
dude, yeah. So I was actually.
Watch that.
Yeah, I was just actually recently watching that just a couple days ago, and oh my god, dude! I caught when I was reading Attack on Titan. I don't know about you guys. I actually stopped at the part where spoilers. If you don't want to listen, just skip ahead like a couple minutes or something.
Wow.
But well, have you guys already know about the whole thing or?
I stopped.
I know Potato Girl gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care about anything else because she died in that like single frame traumatized me.
Wait.
I don't.
It's been so long since I've seen it, so.
Oh, you're probably behind then. I don't know if I want to spoil it.
I stopped at the part where what's her name?
Who?
Friggin'
Annie?
the one chick. No, she becomes the new ruler. Basically.
Oh, Historia?
Historia. Jinx.
Yeah. And then like and then they reached I believe they reached. It was like the backstory behind the wall and like what's outside the walls
Mm-hmm.
and like the other city. And,
Yeah.
Oh shit! Am I spoiling stuff? I hope not. But
That's very obscure. I'm sure you're not. You're good.
okay. Yeah.
If you're
Well,
listening and you don't want spoilers, skip ahead.
Yeah.
wow, it's a little late for that. But yeah, basically, I stopped at the part where I think they reached the wall and stuff. The one that actually takes you out to the like
Well,
to the ocean and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. The
That's the last thing I remember.
Mm-hmm.
the last thing I remember, like I don't read every chapter, but the last thing I remember like significantly noticing was a more recent chapter, I think, where I think it's Historia asks Eren to have a child or something.
Bro, wait,
Huh?
what? What?
Someone asks Eren to have a child, or Eren asks him to have a child.
Okay, that I didn't. Wow, I did not know that. Wow, thanks, Ducky.
Wow, spoilers.
I don't know the context. I just know someone wants a kid with Eren.
Maybe it was like a fan.
Pretty sure it was Mikasa.
No, I'm sure it was something with Historia. Anyway.
But yeah, where I stopped at was like the part where they actually get into the cellar in the manga,
Oh, is it
the basement, Eren's house basement, original base in Shinganchiga. So
and then what was it in the box? I forget. It was like,
Was it not like a Titan shifter thingy?
yeah, where they tell the whole story about that. But yeah, that's where I stopped in the manga. And surprisingly, I haven't read it past that point. But since the anime season 3 pretty much surpassed that point, I'm like pretty stoked about it now. So I don't know. I'm just hyped for like the last season, and just to see what the heck's going on with everything.
yeah.
So I mean, I guess I could read it, but I'd rather just wait now.
Yeah. Things
Yeah.
always better animated.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the first 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Super.
Bruh. I don't know. I kind of just gave up on Super after like the universe arc.
Yeah, I just like the last arc.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rest of it can go away. The last arc was cool, and the manga's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I don't know.
it's
I have to-
for the most part.
I have to rewatch that because I completely forgot all the stuff that I learned.
Mhm.
The
That's why I hate waiting for the new seasons and stuff, because it takes so long, and then I basically have to rewatch everything.
all right, when Attack on Titan season 4 comes out, let's all watch it together.
The season or the whole show?
The season.
The season. Okay.
I don't have enough time for the whole show.
Okay, yeah.
The newest season for DBS.
No, Attack on Titan.
Okay, yeah.
It starts in December.
Wasn't it like?
Shit, really?
Are they splitting it in half again?
I don't
they
know.
did the last one.
I don't think so. They call it the last season for a reason. So
Yeah.
I guess
it's probably like 25 episodes to cover the whole thing.
What's the bet the opening song is going to be by Linked Horizon again?
Oh, dude, my biggest complaint about the whole Attack on Titan franchise is the fact that they keep making the intro song almost exactly the same thing, just because the first intro was like epic and good and everybody was hyped about it. Now they just keep reamping or redoing a different iteration of the same song, and I'm like, bruh, just use a different opening. We get it, it was good. Okay, you can stop now. Just use a different opening. God.
The season 3 one was different, wasn't it? The season 3 one was different.
No, like literally, it sounds almost exactly the same.
Does it? I thought it was a lot slower.
Exactly, it's a lot slower, but it sounds almost exactly the same. It's just the same artist doing this all the openings, which I guess it's fine, but there is no variation between openings, and that just I just don't like it.
3 openings were the same band, and then the 4th one was by a different band. Yeah, because the first 3 were Linked Horizon, and then the 4th was Yoshiki or something like that. Yeah, but I get what you mean. Where it's the same sort of tone.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's to set the tone of how epic Attack on Titan is, but still, it's like, you would think that after first 2 songs sounding the same, they would change it up and give it a different opening, but I don't know. That's my only thing about Attack on Titan. I always skip the openings.
I honestly don't remember the openings as much anymore.
German and then Japanese. That's all I remember. The first opening, they sing in German.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know this till now because I didn't pay attention.
They say something along the lines of, "They are the food and we are the hunters."
Wow.
Sie sind das Essen und wir sind die Jäger. I took German for a year.
Nice.
Just for that.
All I remember is that, and the word for science, aeroplane, and anorexia.
Oh my God.
Wow. I only know Guten Tag, whatever. I think, wasn't that hello or good morning or something?
That's a good day.
Good day, yeah.
Guten Morgen is good morning.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen. Dude, just like that little I don't know, German kid in freaking Arc 5.
Even in Japanese, you could tell he was German.
Yeah.
The German language is cool though, because Großvater is grandfather. So recently, guys, pre-orders went up for the Xbox Series, whatever the new one's called, and the PlayStation 5. Did either of you guys pre-order them?
No.
Oof.
I pre-ordered a PS5.
Did you really?
Yeah, but the game shop is nice and stuff. So yeah.
Oh,
and
well, that's
the
nice.
only game I care about at launch is Spider-Man. So.
Oh, I'm just probably gonna get that on PS4, honestly.
I want to have Seto Kaiba's outfit sitting next to my TV.
Yeah, because they haven't really confirmed that the PS5 was backwards compatible yet, have they?
I think they've said PlayStation 1 to 3 games won't work. I'm not sure about PS4.
Oh.
God, see, my only thing with the PS5 is I really like. Oh my God, I really hope that all my PS4 digital games are able to convert to the PS5's library, and I could just download it like that. If not, I'm gonna be so pissed at freaking Sony.
Do you remember seeing something saying they weren't gonna have like Sony endorsed subscriptions? So that means like PS Plus and that probably won't be a thing.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice.
It just means no one gets to play with their friends anymore.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind. Oof. Well, goodbye, Overwatch. It was nice knowing you.
So, about the consoles,
Mhm.
what do you guys think of the prices?
What is their price?
So,
Really
I only know the prices in pounds.
Oh.
So for the Xbox, the digital one is 249, and the physical one is 449. And for the PlayStation, the digital is 359, and the physical is 449.
Yeah,
yeah.
So basically, in the U.S., that would be $299 and $390 or $499 respectively.
Yeah. And it's really weird though, because the Xbox is cheaper if you get it digital than it is to get a PlayStation digital.
Mm-hmm.
But the Xbox has better specs.
Hmm.
So like, yeah, apparently the Xbox can play games at 120 FPS. So, yikes.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not. I don't really care for Xbox that much, just because like I've never been an Xbox person. I mean, the only Xbox thing I did like back in the day was like Halo, but but I would just go to my cousins to play that, and that's the only thing I would play it. And other than that, PlayStation pretty much had all the anime games because it's Japanese, so that's why. Yeah, I'm a weeb. So
Microsoft did buy Bethesda, so apparently there's no more Skyrim or anything on PS4 or PS5, whatever. So it's gonna be sad.
I guess, but even with that, even if they did buy Bethesda, like they didn't really have that many great games to begin with, like aside from Skyrim and like Fallout, I guess. But it's kind of been the same thing. So I don't know. I'm still hyped about the PS5 though. I just hope that all my old games are compatible. Like all my PS4 games are compatible with the new console. If they make it compatible, I'm just gonna sell my PS4, then buy a PS5. But if not, then I'm just gonna wait it out until that console goes down to like, I don't know, $200 maybe.
Jay's gonna beat a kid up on Black Friday to get a PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, gonna do some boxing during that raid.
Been saving up since July for a PS5, and Jay just kicks him in the face to get one.
Yeah, sorry, kid. Nothing personal.
Just wait till next year, on like Black Friday.
I'm just gonna wait like in 3 years from now. So.
Oh wow, okay.
The hype will die down like after Christmas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember like in like March and April after Animal Crossing came out, in the center of lockdown for like people being stuck in their houses.
That was horrible.
Switch prices went up so much.
Dude, they were
like
insane.
the retail price went up to above 400 when normally it's 280.
I was so dumb.
So my sister wanted one just to play Animal Crossing. She didn't get one.
Sold out in stores and everything.
Yeah, and now they're back down to normal because all the hype's died down.
Yeah. Like if you looked at, bruh, like I was looking at Switches during that peak on Facebook Market, and people were asking like freaking $700 and shit for a Switch, and I'm like, bruh, you crazy. Like no one's gonna pay that much for that Switch.
I don't know. There's some desperate people out there, man.
I guess if you have that kind of money to throw around, which I highly doubt it, considering the economy stuff. But I don't know. It's just stupid. Like the funniest shit I've seen on Facebook Market is someone trying to sell a hot sauce taped to a wall and calling it an art piece and selling for like $1,000.
I got an advert for a car, and it was convertible, and none of the pictures had the roof down, so I don't know if the car had a roof or not.
It's a cardboard box convertible thing.
It was a real car. It said free, and it was like open to offers. So I was like, oh, that's a cool car. I might get it for my first if I pass my test.
How much is
Never
it?
mind. It just said open to offers, so I was going to make an offer. And then
It's like
convertible. One, I don't want a convertible. 2, there were no pictures with the roof up. What if this car doesn't have a roof?
Right.
Facebook Marketplace is weird. Don't trust it.
Yeah, for sure.
There anyways.
What do you guys think about the games revealed for the new consoles?
I don't know. I am excited for Final Fantasy 16 though. That looks really good.
It's rated 18. It's got an adult rating, like a mature rating.
Yeah, I'm not surprised considering it's the director of Final Fantasy 14 online. So.
Oh. By the way, I started playing that recently, Jay. I don't know if you know, but
Yeah, I've seen your status thing.
My character is a cat boy tank.
He's an edgy boy.
It was really funny. I was doing my first like online dungeon with these people who are like really professional.
Oh my god, I'm not that
they were guiding me on what to do, and I just kept running ahead.
Bruh, you're not supposed to do that. Jeez.
I took it seriously, and I was doing the tank's job. And I just sat down in the middle of the dungeon when we decided to take a break. They were all just standing staring at me.
Bruh. Oh my god. What's your character's name?
His name is... So, I went with the suggested last name. And the first name is Duck without the C, so it's D-U-K. So his name is Duck Tia.
Duck Tia.
Yep.
That's great.
And I'm point of making him on the same like data thing and world and everything as Maru suggested. I play with you guys.
Yeah, I told him I was like, if you want to play with me and Jay, you got to join the same server. So,
which was Famfreet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say Famfrit.
I'll be the best gosh dang tank, and I will protect you all.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he's gonna leave us like he did those other people. He just ran up.
I will be the shield hero, and I will take all the damage for you.
Wow, that's awesome. For me, I'm a healer class, so I'm like a white mage, and I'm trying to level up my black mage, which I think right now my black mage is at level 40, so I'm close to going to 50. Your black mage
is a higher level than my main character.
Oh really?
I'm level 21.
Oh well, it's because you just started, so you level up pretty fast. You'll see.
Wow, you already reached level 21? Jeez.
What level are you?
I forget, honestly. I haven't played in a while. Mine's a Lance, sir.
Yeah, I know, because it looks like Moriyasu.
Stop. We don't talk about this.
Wow. You guys need to... just let me know when you guys reach level 50 so we can actually do our raid together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow, he's like, I don't associate with peasants, so you better reach level 50.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like if you want to go into a good raid, you have to be level 50 or above to unlock all the good ones. Yeah. So, especially if you want like the really cool gear and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, true.
I saw a really cool like move a paladin can get to protect people, but the downside of it is you only get free up to level 60, and this move you learn at level 78. So that makes me sad.
Yeah,
it's okay. We all
I just want to be a paladin with wings, because that's what the move does. It gives you big wings that protect everyone.
Well, since you're a tank, have you thought about which job class you want to take on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go paladin.
Paladin? No.
Yeah, I just like being generic.
Wow.
And none of the other appeal to me.
Basic.
I'm surprised you're not gonna go for like something edgy like a Dark Knight.
I was gonna, but.
Okay.
I'm basic. I like paladins.
All right, that's reasonable.
Yeah. So that's my Final Fantasy 14 experience, and apparently it's gonna have connections to Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good because if you saw the trailer, you can listen to, or you can hear little hints of the Final Fantasy 14 theme song within that within 16 in the same style. And in the moment I heard that, on top of the fact that it was placed in like, that medieval-esque aesthetic, whatever, I knew that the director for 14 was directing this. And thank God, because I am so tired of Tetsuya Nomura, because he's a horrible storyteller. He's pretty bad. I love his artwork, but he's a pretty horrible director. So that's good, because he's now focusing on Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII. So now, Yeah, so now the big projects are on I guess the director of Final Fantasy 14 and Yoko Taro from Nier Automata.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
NieR as well. Isn't that getting a remake?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That's I think actually I think that's coming out. I don't know if it's this year or
Pre-orders are. It comes out April. I think in April 23rd for the US and April 22nd for Asia.
Mhm.
Yeah, in the
But
middle.
they do have pre-orders open currently.
Mhm.
And I've seen like the prices, and they have like a special edition one which looks really really nice considering that it has a bunch of different things. Like it has, I think, like the scripts and stuff for the voice actors, and
Oh, that's
it
pretty
has the
sick.
music. It has like the original music edited and everything specifically for the CD.
Mhm.
And it has like these special like pins which are heavy from what they said and stuff. But yeah, they have like, it has like a bunch of like cool little stuff, and it's like like 150, I think, from what I
Oh
saw.
yeah, yeah. I saw the price on that.
Yeah, it's
Oof.
pretty. Oof, yeah.
Pretty steep, but personally, since I'm a big Nier fan and Yoko Taro fan, I don't know. I'm debating if I want to get that.
I might. I've never played NieR, but I might.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
dude, it's really good. Like the biggest thing for me is that I'm excited that they're not going to use the ugly dad father guy in the original Nier game. He's like, I don't know. He's just his character model and design is just this disgusting looking. But I'm glad they're going to use the original Japanese version of the Nier game, which is pretty stoked about. So
Yeah,
Okay,
looks cool.
up this remake.
hmm?
So the NieR Replicant version and then numbers. White Snow Edition includes a copy of the game along with a steelbook case, of course.
Hmm.
3 pins stitched on the white, black, and crimson books. A 7-volume set of the game's recording script and a 2 CD soundtrack set that comes in a grimoire style packaging. It comes in deluxe packaging. It's available for pre-order in Japan for 19,800 yen, about $188, and it'll come to North America for an unspecified price.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yikes, the big expense.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gonna pick it up though, regardless, because just it's so good.
Oh, Jane, dang it! Why you gotta ruin things for me? Jeez. Okay, go ahead. Fine. Whatever.
That
Get
and
your
the
feel.
mobile game as well.
NieR has a mobile game?
They're gonna release it.
Oh yeah.
Why is
they have-
everybody getting mobile games now?
I don't know, but I guess Yoko Taro is pretty good with mobile games, so I'm pretty excited. Like I'm not really, I'm not the kind of person who would be hardcore into mobile games aside from like Duel Links. But
I play mobile games.
yeah, I don't know, but I'm pretty excited for that at least.
Mhm.
I wonder how much they'll charge for the game mobile, or if it's gonna.
It's gonna be
free
free. Yeah,
with in-app purchases.
yeah.
Oh,
There's
People
no
go-
dude. There's
go
no
in.
way they would ever make that a pay kind of thing, because then nobody is gonna hardly pick it up. I bet.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Because if you want to
It's
get
weird
it,
how people spend money like in apps, but they don't spend money on apps. It's weird.
yeah,
It makes sense when you think about it, because
Does
people
it?
don't want something they won't pay for is and stuff. But if they see that the game has potential, or it's something that they really like and enjoy, then they're most likely going to be more willing to actually spend money and stuff. So
hmm,
easier to
trying to do-
gain money that way as well. So
I played 5 mobile games, I think. I don't know. Let me check my phone. Hang on. I play too many mobile games, like religiously. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. So there is a Dragon Ball one, a Pokemon one, Duel Links, Naruto, and then Pokemon Go. I don't have a life.
I haven't played Pokemon Go in so long.
It's fun.
I guess.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of battery.
Does it?
For me, it does.
Huh.
At least from the last time I played it.
It doesn't for me.
And plus, I mean, our city is kind of crusty, so you don't get to see a lot of good stuff. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Plus, it's dangerous sometimes, so
It's America, of course it's dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah, so are there any other things you want to talk about regarding the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, whatever the new one's called?
Nah.
Their names are really confusing. They're like Fast and Furious movies.
Mhm.
I guess, sort of.
Okay, if we're done with that, I can move on to the fun part.
Is it fun?
It's spooky season, boys.
Wow. You're welcome for the idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
do you guys enjoy the Halloween season?
Heck yeah, man. I do, at least. I don't know. And I think it's just like the decorations and the feel of it that just, I don't know, gets you kind of hyped for Halloween. And especially cuz I usually go trick or treating and stuff like that, even though I'm like an old person now.
Yep.
But I realized that I probably won't be able to do that as much
This-
anymore, so it's so sad.
What about you, Jay? Do you like Halloween?
I don't know. For the most part, it's okay. I'm usually, well, hold on, I need the yawn real quick. But, so for me, it's like I used to be, I don't know, I used to really like Halloween, but I just kind of got over the candy stuff, so I don't really care for it as much anymore. I do like the costumes and stuff, but it's kind of the same generic stuff with costumes because a lot of kids and their parents just buy them Avengers or whatever the latest trendy thing is. And God, those Harley Quinn cosplays. Ugh.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
2016 was 50% of human beings, not just girls, dressed as Harley Quinn and the Joker.
Yeah, no, dude, no freaking kidding. Like, I don't know about how it is over there in the UK, but here, I don't know. Halloween is very weird because then the daily news or like the news before Halloween is like, oh, be careful to always check the candy because there might have needles or heroin or some drug or something.
A knife in there,
Yeah.
What do you have there?
Yeah. I don't know. How is Halloween over there in the UK?
So, not a big deal over here, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, back in the good old days,
Mm-hmm.
we never went and walked the streets. We got in the car and drove to people's houses, knocked on their door, got sweets, and then left. And then, we never went to strangers' houses for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
We had parties every few years, with friends over at our place. A lot of the time, we weren't at home for Halloween because on Halloween weekend or the weekend before, there was this goth festival.
Mm-hmm.
Goth.
You don't think of me as a goth, but apparently my mom and sister are goths. Who knew? In Whitby, which is the town where Dracula was apparently from. So Dracula was from this town. They have a goth festival there once or twice a year, so we used to go down in October for it. And it's a great town, but we were never home for Halloween. It was sad, but cool. It's not a big deal over here. It's more nowadays used for teenagers and people in their 20s to go out and drink than it is for kids to go and get sweets.
Huh.
I mean, schools have Halloween parties, but I think it might just be because I live in a small town, but I never see kids out at Halloween anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know. The kids in my town are assholes, so
They deserve it then. I'm just kidding.
they deserve no Halloween.
Yeah. No candy for them. They don't.
I'm
They don't.
gonna dress as coronavirus for Halloween this year.
Oof.
I don't know why, but whenever I think about the UK and that kind of stuff, I feel like all I think about is like graffiti and like these bald guys with these jackets with
What?
the you know, I don't know what
Roadman.
is that what they're called?
Yeah, I guess.
It's so weird. Like I don't know, like they're trying to act all gangster or whatever.
Come on, bruv. What are you talking about, bruv? That's what they say. They say bruv.
That's funny.
Wagwan.
Like they always wear Adidas jackets or whatever gear. I don't know.
I've
And then
never
they make up
seen that.
words.
Yeah. I don't know. At least that's what I've seen in movies, at least. So,
So, Halloween in America is a big deal, apparently.
Yeah,
Do you
I'd say kind of.
depends.
have a favorite Halloween memory?
Favorite Halloween memory?
Story time.
Oh, shiz. Okay. I don't know, man. Well, for me at least, I just remember when I was a kid and stuff. Oh, I mean, there was one that was like maybe like 2, 3 years ago, maybe, or around that time. I made a mask. It was a mask for No Face from
Oh, that's cool.
Spirited Away. And basically, I had cut the holes a little bit too far apart, so I could only see through one. And I was walking with my brother, and we were getting candy. And then, like, when we were walking back to the car, I basically bumped into the mailbox of the person. So, and my brother was just laughing at me, but I don't know. It's a pretty short story and not really like, dramatic or anything like drastic, but I just find it really funny. So, I think it's probably because it's probably the fact that my brother enjoyed that so much. So,
What about you, Jay?
Not really. For me, not really. I don't really. I mean, I remember some stuff. I guess the most memorable Halloween was when I went out with my friends when I was like 16 or 17 or something, and I pretty much dressed up as like, I don't know if you've heard, but they sound British, so I'm assuming you guys should know who they are over there across the Great Pond. But
Third world country. We know what stuff is.
but there's a whole thing about MySpace and stuff where there's these emo rangers or whatever.
bruh.
Oh, I remember seeing that costume. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did the white one and my friend did the red one, and we pretty much just went Halloween dressed as that, and we made it all by scratch. It was pretty awesome. So
I need to see pictures of
That was a
of
good
that.
costume.
yeah, it was pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, there wasn't really anything memorable. All I know is that I would always go to the rich people area to get like a lot of candy because that's where all the good shit was.
I need to know where that is because I just handed me like a couple of candies.
Yeah.
So I assume, like, when it comes to costumes, your favorites are like No Face and the Emo Ranger.
Well-
Like, favorite costumes you've ever worn.
Oh, well, I don't know for me. Maybe like that one's like I think the one that I handcrafted myself, so I was pretty proud of it. Until it got kind of wet and kind of wrinkly and it's like, well, that's the end of that one. I did have a favorite one as a kid though. And I actually have a photo of me in it and stuff, but it was Princess Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. I had the dress, and I think I ended up getting the wig later or something like that. But apparently, according to my parents, I absolutely loved that dress so much that I wore it very often. So, yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite one, at least when I was a kid. I don't think I have a favorite one now because I don't really do costume stuff, so.
I never had like a fun Halloween costume. Like I was always like a zombie, a vampire, something like basic, like a store-bought costume. But like,
me.
pardon? Sorry, what? heard someone say something. Anyway, yeah, like last year I made a costume where it was, well, I had like a black hoodie and black goggles and black jeans, so I was just wearing all black, so like my face was hidden, and I had a mask, and I walked around like that, and someone threw an egg at me, and it bounced off my stomach, and that was really funny.
Wow, that's pretty shitty though.
It's okay. I didn't feel. I just felt like a ping, and then heard a crack on the floor, and I looked down. There was an egg there.
Wow.
So like, I've never been one for Halloween costumes, but one of my friends, like, always goes like he raises the bar for Halloween costumes. Like, he went as the Honey Monster. You won't know who the Honey Monster is. I'll get a pic of the Honey Monster. And he also went as the Stay Puft Man from Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's awesome.
He had an inflatable costume for it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He wore it last year. It was great. I've still got pictures of it on my phone. And then he went as the Honey Monster, who I will send a pic of now. He always goes like one step further with Halloween costumes, and man, I miss my friends. That is the Honey Monster. You wore it to school once and everything. It was great.
Wow, that's
we had
great.
a non-uniform school, which is when you're allowed to wear your own clothes, not a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
He came like everyone was just wearing like casual clothes, and he came in this costume.
Was that an inflatable or something?
Nope, that's just a plain costume with a jacket, trousers, shoes, gloves, and a massive like furry head.
Bruh, that's great.
What about you, Jay? What's your favorite Halloween costume?
I don't know. I think just the Power Ranger one, because I made that one by hand, so yeah, I was pretty proud of it. Nothing really other than that. I haven't really made anything. All the other costumes I've ever worn was like bought from the store. So
yeah. Yeah, I've never been one for like going far with Halloween costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I made one last year, but nah. The like most original Halloween costume, I'd say that actually had like a title. I went as Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. I went as Peter Parker 2 years ago. That was fun.
So what, did you just like dress up in regular clothes and
called
yourself Peter Parker?
But, yeah, I was gonna say.
That's right. At school, I bought one of those online, and then I had the Spider-Man mask, just the mask, and then I had jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
yeah,
You should have
Cosplay
had
10.
your friend or something dress up as a peanut bar, or not peanut bar, but like a peanut jar. That's his Uncle Ben's.
oh no,
Wait, Uncle Ben's is a
Uncle Ben's rice. Yeah, Uncle Ben's is rice.
Oh, is it rice? Oh, I thought that was a peanut butter brand thing.
I think that's missed a bit, and I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
That's even better though.
But my friend was dressed as the Honey Monster when I went as Peter Parker, and he kept getting like high fives from people all night in the street, and I felt like my costume was a bit lackluster, but then this one kid shouted at me thinking I was Spider-Man, and I felt really happy.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah. So, did you guys have that problem? I think it originated in America years ago, where people went around dressed as clowns.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, someone did that at my school.
Oh, did
Like, came to school with a clown mask on and refused to take it off.
they? That's so dumb.
Isn't it? I hate children.
Did he get suspended or anything?
No, they had the mask taken off of them eventually, and then they got given detention. That's it.
Oh.
We had them like, I don't know, parks and stuff, and I don't know. It was weird. Such a weird time.
Jay tried to fight them in his emo ranger costume.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my god, I would pay to see that.
Can't you imagine Jay being a vigilante in that costume?
Yeah.
So, what about movies and television at Halloween. Do you guys have a favorite movie for Halloween? Not specifically like a horror movie, but like a movie that's Halloween related, like The Addams Family.
For me, it's like The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's always one of my favorite ones to watch.
Basically.
Like, is that a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie?
It's both. I say it's both. It's good for both occasions.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite. I like horror movies, but a lot of times horror movies aren't really that great anymore, or they kind of just aren't really scary. It's just like jump scare. So I don't know. It's hard to find a good horror movie every once in a while, but I don't really have a favorite. I'd say.
I can't deal with horror movies.
Oof.
I'm a huge wimp. So my favorite Halloween movie is also probably The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Wow, both of you the same one?
Or the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Haven't seen that one actually.
It is good.
Is it?
It is. It turned 45 or 40 or something the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think The Nightmare Before Christmas is a really popular choice though, because like
It's a
Tim-
classic.
The music,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, there's the jams, too.
It's the jams.
it was the best world in Kingdom Hearts.
That, too.
What about Halloween music? On that note, do you guys have like a favorite Halloween song?
Oof. I've never thought too much into music and stuff like that for Halloween, I guess. I don't know, as long as it's kind of spooky and in the spirit of it, I guess. But
I
I don't
have a
think I would do it.
I have a full playlist for it.
Of course.
My favorite Halloween song is probably "The Time Warp" from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because
Wow.
it's just it's as Mario would say, a bop.
It's a pop. Yeah. I'll have to listen to it. I'll have to watch that
I'll
actually.
just send you a link to my playlist.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Jay? Do you have a specific Halloween song you like?
Not really. I don't know. I'm not really into, like, the Halloween music that much. Although I do admit that there are some good bops. So,
What about have you seen that Shrek Halloween thing?
God, no, I don't think. I think I've seen, like, clips of it, but no, I actually haven't.
Wait, hold up.
Like,
There's a Shrek Halloween thing.
it's called Shrek's Spooky Tales or something like that.
Oh,
And
I
it's
think I might have seen that as a kid.
divided into sections, and there's part of it where they're telling scary stories.
Mhm.
So like Donkey and Puss do a remake of Psycho. Shrek is in The Shrek'Exorcist, where he's the exorcist and the child is played by Pinocchio. And Gingy does one where he gets a yandere girlfriend.
Dude. Okay. So
Wait,
I actually no. Okay, so the funny thing is that I actually was looking through Shrek stuff because I wanted to look up the All Star thing or whatever, and that came up. That was a video suggestion. I looked. Yeah, no, I didn't know about that first. I was looking at the video because I've never seen that short before, and then I realized that, oh my god, dude, this whole thing is pretty much yonder thing, and I was actually thinking of making a video to like public to make that known or whatever, which I find it.
Let the world know, Jay. Let the world know.
Yeah,
I have a DVD. It's great.
yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
We're gonna have to watch this. For Halloween.
It's great 'cause the girl is voiced by the person that voices Mabel in Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's great.
I'll watch that now. I'm curious.
It's
I'm
on
pretty sure
Netflix.
I've seen it. Wait, it's on what?
It's on Netflix. At least over here it is anyway.
Oh, well, you British people get everything, don't you?
We're very lucky.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's cool. The Shrek Halloween thing is fantastic, and I've realized
Yeah.
what I can do for our Christmas special is we can just replace every word Halloween here with Christmas.
Wow.
Same script.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it works. We could add more stuff to it, though. But
Okay.
I mean, talking about Halloween and stuff, like, are there any? Do you guys have any favorite like Halloween animes or anything like that, or anything that's like really like spooky or very gore like and stuff like that? Any like shows you would recommend?
Favorite like scary anime, and probably my favorite horror anime ever is Another.
Oh, I need to
I've
watch
heard of
that.
it. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's oh Maru. Have either of you not seen it? Because
I've heard of it, but no, I
I've
haven't.
I've seen like I think 2 episodes, but I like I all I remember I think is a scene where like there's like an umbrella scene
yeah,
where they
that's
get stabbed by it or something.
death.
Yeah.
It's the best way for me to describe it is it's like Final Destination as an anime.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. Like I cannot recommend it enough.
Yeah, I might actually put that on my bucket list to watch for this month, for
Let's watch
October.
it at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween watch along while watching Another.
Yeah, so if you guys want to join in, by all means, Discord link in the description as always.
And that's going on YouTube. Please go to YouTube and click on the Discord link in the description.
Yeah, that too.
And we'll Another.
Don't you have it on your bio for like your social media stuff?
Yeah.
That too. So there you go. You can check it out there too. But yeah. Do you have any recommendations, Jay?
There is one show I always recommend. It's called Shiki.
Shiki?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen a few clips of that.
Yeah. When I first was watching that, I didn't realize that the enemy, quote unquote, the enemy, I guess, was like a vampire. Because I went in going blind, like I didn't know what the show was about or anything, but it caught my interest the first episode because of the art style and stuff. But I didn't realize that there were vampires until like episode, I don't know, like way later, like episode 4 or 5.
Huh.
But it's a really really good show just because of the whole suspense.
Okay.
I've seen like one clip of it, and I can't remember what it was. Something
Yeah.
with a tractor.
Haven't
Dude,
seen
yeah, that's a really famous clip right there.
What about you, Mari? Do you have any Halloween anime?
I feel like I'm pretty sure Jay already knows what I would probably recommend. What?
I just put my chair down by mistake. Hold on. Back to normal height.
I would say probably this is like the dumbest thing ever because it's like not actually. I mean, it's not really scary. It is scary. It's horror based. It's like ghost related and stuff. But depends how you watch it, whether it's the dubbed version or the subbed.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
But I recommend watching Ghost Stories.
I knew you were gonna
But is that even Halloween stuff though? I don't think so. It's more,
I mean, it's not
it's
technically
ghosts, I guess.
Halloween.
But
It's ghost stuff. It's still in the theme of scary stuff. It's like stories and things like that.
I suppose.
I mean, it's if you want if you're not really a fan, I guess, of like scary stuff, but you want some comedy and just dumb meme stuff, then I would recommend watching Ghost Stories because that will make you laugh. And it does have some, I believe it still has, some gore or whatever in it, but it's not like anything like, like extremely like terrifying and stuff like that. It's just, I'd say it's probably a good show to pass the time.
You want the comedy without the horror, on YouTube there are plenty of compilations of just out of context lines from it.
Yeah.
Great.
If you want a taste of the show, then just look it up. Just look up the videos for Ghost Stories.
I love that dub. It's
yeah.
peak English dubbing.
It's a pretty I'd say it's a good
Or you can watch it in Japanese, where the Japanese version wasn't a comedy, but also wasn't as popular.
Yeah.
like even in Japan. That's why they made comedy.
Yeah, that's why they handed it over here, because they're like, just do whatever. And then it became a whole meme thing.
It's great though.
It is
fantastic. I need to rewatch it again because I kind of miss haven't seen it in a while. So.
But yeah, so I think that's everything. We pretty much discussed everything we wanted this week. I'd like to thank the awesome Ducky and the coolest person ever, Maru, for joining me. And I'd like to thank everybody for listening to this podcast, and thanks for always supporting us, and just you liking and listening to this podcast and sharing it with your friends and peeps is always a good thing, I guess. But yeah, this has been Jaden Day Zero.
I'm Maru, and I'm happy to be here again. I enjoyed being here, and I hope to have more stuff to talk about the next time around, and to be able to make more conversation. But thanks again, guys, for having me as a permanent guest, permanent co-host, I'd say. So
thanks for listening, guys. And it means I've seen quite a bit more feedback. Like Maru's shown me, and Maru's shown me feedback from when she was on episode 7. And the YouTube views for the episode with Amayoshiko were phenomenal. So thanks everyone for that. That was great, and it's great to see all the support for something we put a lot of time and effort into, because we spent a while saying we were going to do this, and now we've finally done it. Well, now we're finally doing it. It's it's good to see that people are, watching it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Thanks for that, everyone. You can follow.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You can follow me on Instagram at The Lucky Duelist, Twitter at Billy_Hush, and YouTube is The Lucky Duelist. Thanks.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, but make sure. Yeah, and just make sure to leave any feedback in the comment section below if you're listening on YouTube. Also, check us out on YouTube. Just search the Anipop Podcast. Same with Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and SoundCloud, even though that one's a little bit iffy now. But also make sure to like our Facebook page, because we do have that too. So
we do.
Yeah.
Why on Facebook?
I mentioned that. I mentioned that before to make us more.
Probably.
Yeah, it makes us more professional. Yeah,
okay.
But anyways, thanks everybody for listening, and hope to see you in the next episode of the Anipop Podcast. And yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
See ya.